how can you get enough protein in your pregnancy diet? Sit with me for a few minutes and I'm going to show you how you can easily get the optimal amount of protein in your pregnancy diet. And I would also love to help you by sending you my 7-day pregnancy nutrient power plan, which will help you get your pregnancy diet on track to grow a healthy, happy baby and have a smoother and safer birth. Now, if you don't know me, my name is Kristen and I am a pregnancy coach. I work with mamas all over the world. I've had my own 8 healthy pregnancies and natural births, and I love helping mamas have healthy pregnancies as well and help them prepare for an amazing birth experience. Every day, I'm bringing you an actionable tip that helps you prepare for giving your baby a beautiful beginning. Now, let's talk about how you can add protein into your healthy pregnancy diet. The first thing that I want you to remember is to make your meals smaller. Yep, that's right. Make your meals smaller. And I want you to add in snacks. So instead of having breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I want you to have a smaller breakfast and then have a mid-morning snack. Have lunch, have a mid-afternoon snack, have dinner, and many pregnant moms, especially as they get further along, also need to have an evening snack. If you wake up in the middle of the night consistently and have trouble falling back asleep, you need to have a snack then too. Now, if you get up to go pee 50 times and then you go right back to bed and fall asleep, you're good. But if you notice that you get up and you feel wakeful, or if you wake up in the morning with a lot of nausea or feeling shaky or crabby, you may need to have a snack in the middle of the night just because your blood sugar is a lot more sensitive. Now, when you have those meals and snacks, don't just space them out and have them. I want you to make sure that you center them on protein. Make sure that the very first thing that you have with those meals is protein. And what will happen is when you're having that many extra meals, you will get more protein automatically, because if you're having breakfast and it's centered around protein, you're probably going to get a good amount of protein at breakfast. And then if you have a snack that's centered around a protein serving, you'll get it there. And a protein serving is generally around 7 grams of protein per serving. So that would be the equivalent of 1 egg. A couple eggs would be 1 egg is 6 grams of protein. So 1 egg, 2 eggs is around 12 grams of protein. So that's a good protein serving. 1 cup of yogurt or 1 cup of milk is around 8 grams of protein. If you were having Greek yogurt or cottage cheese, it's a lot more protein per cup. But you can see that each one of those is in that range of around 7 to 8. And 1 ounce strip of chicken, which if you think about having a chicken salad and you've got like a strip of grilled chicken on the top of it, that about the size of your finger is usually around 7 grams of protein. So that's what we're looking at. And if you're getting 1 of those protein servings per each of those meals and snacks, you're going to end up across the course of the day getting a decent amount of protein. And especially because often with your main meal, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you'll get a couple of protein servings, maybe even 3. If you think about it, a hamburger or a little chicken patty or something is usually around 3 ounces of meat. So you're getting a lot of protein then. And if you're also getting those snacks, you're probably going to end up with a good amount of protein every day. So those are easy ways to add in extra protein. Make sure that you're breaking it down and you're getting it across the day, which will also help stabilize blood sugar. It can help prevent morning sickness and nausea. Later in pregnancy, it can be helpful because you just don't have as much room in your stomach to have big meals. And then if you center those around protein, then you know that the protein's coming first, that you're getting that in each of your meals. Now, if you feel totally overwhelmed and you're like, okay, Kristen, that sounds good in practice, but I don't know how to do that in my real life, definitely drop me a note and I will be super happy to help you with that, because as a pregnancy coach, that is one of the number one things I do, is figure out how do you make excellent pregnancy nutrition work for real moms, because all of us want to have really healthy babies, and excellent pregnancy nutrition prevents complications, keeps you low risk, and gets you ready for the birth that you want to have. Now, remember, I will be happy to send you my 7-day pregnancy nutrient power plan. Just let me know if you're interested in that. We will chat and I will get that right over to you. I have gotten great feedback on it already and would love to share it with you. I will definitely be talking with you tomorrow.